Hey everybody, it's Johnny, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to be talking about a Kringle candle company wax melts haul. So I've never tried Kringle candle. I've heard about them, and they're having a $1 wax melts Labor Day sale where they're little small containers of wax that I think are like 1.5 ounces are $1 instead of $3. So I was like, hey, might as well go and try what we can get and see what they smell like. And you know, it was a good deal. So these all have scent notes. So I have the website down here on my laptop. We're going to kind of dive through them to give you an idea on the size of these. Where's the Scentsy bar? Where's a Better Homes and Gardens bar? I got a bunch of them. They're so cute. I got like 60 of them. But I wanted to try all the fragrances because when I think of a haul, I go crazy. So this is going to be a long video. Sit tight, grab some coffee, put it in the background while you're, you know, teleworking, whatever you need to do. Make me like the white noise describing scents to you. But they're kind of cute. They are small though. So let me pull this one. We'll just start with this one. I don't think these are in any particular order. This one looks like it starts with A, so we're gonna open that one. Maybe they put them in alphabetically for me. That would be amazing. How do you even open these boxes? That is the bigger question. So anyways, they were $1, and I was like, well, I've never tried this brand. I should try this brand because why not? I'm just not gonna be able to open these apparently. Ha! Here we go. Okay, so there are like 62 fragrances, I think, here. Most of them are in the little singles. There are a couple that I got in the 6-pack bar wax melt things. Those ones aren't as on sale. And then I got a couple in the daylight candles, which are like essentially a fat tea light for different fragrances. Because I was curious, and why not? All right. Now that I have massacred this... Oh no, where'd the lid of this one go? I don't know what this one is now. Ah, there it is. All right, so it looks like they are in alphabetical order. We're just gonna go down the list. I'm gonna say the scent notes, take a whiff of them. They are, I wanna say these are like 1.5 ounces. They look kind of like, they remind me like Destination Wax's little scent shots or whatever they're called. So they're normally, I believe, $3 for about 1.5 ounces, I wanna say, of wax. They were on sale for $1, so it was like, clearly we should go in. They do carry 6-pack, like standard clamshells, like you would find at Walmart or Target or Bed Bath & Beyond. Just for side-by-side comparison, their 6 wax melts are 2.25 ounces, and I think they run, I want to say normally for, let's find out because I'm on the website. They run normally for $4 for 2.5 ounces, so it's like twice the price of like a Better Homes and Gardens, and it's slightly less wax, so it's 2.25 ounces for $4 versus like Better Homes and Gardens, which is 2.5 ounces for $2. That doesn't necessarily make the cost for value better or worse. Everything is subjective on fragrances and oils and all that sort of stuff. So certain fragrances in any brand are going to be powerhouses and awesome value for the money. Some of them are just going to be duds. It just happens. It even happens with Scentsy, you know. So there are some fragrances where you really get your 3.2 ounce, $6 bar of wax worth of value in the fragrance throw and longevity. And there are some scents that are just like, wah, wah, where was it? All right, so that's for comparison, and then a Scentsy bar, so they are smaller than Scentsy bars, but again, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. It has nothing to do with performance. It's just simply the amount of wax you have in there. All right, so let's dive right in. I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible because there's a lot to go through, and this is already gonna be like a ridiculous video. So the first one I have here is Apple Chutney. This is described as a luscious baked apple base decorated with clove, brown sugar, and cinnamon notes set off perfectly by just a hint of creaminess. I get a cinnamon baked apple. I do get the clove. And I don't know if I get brown sugar though. Let me see if I can pull these out. Oh. I definitely get cinnamon and clove and a baked apple. I don't know if I get necessarily brown sugar, but it smells really nice. I don't know if I'm gonna like drive myself nuts trying to pop all these out to smell them, but I'm gonna do it for you guys because that's what I do. That's that one. I like that one. I'll try to remember to tell you whether or not I like it or not. Apple basil. This one is, oh, there's apparently a 1-star review. Where's the scent? What is the scent though? Your favorite apple with a tad of basil creates this unique dolce duo. I do get apple and like the basil note. I don't know if it's necessarily a sweet, fresh basil. It's more like a softer basil, more like a dried basil, in my opinion. It is a sweet apple, like a juicy apple, but it is soft. So at least on cold sniff, it smells quite soft. So I don't not like it, but it is definitely a softer one, and I'm a little concerned that it might not perform as well as we'd like. Next one up is apple pumpkin. No, it's not, because I don't have that one. Just kidding. What is the next one on my list here? Autumn harvest. All right, here we go. Where is autumn harvest? Why are these not filtered by alphabetical order? Autumn harvest does not exist on their website anymore. Is it sold out? What do you smell like? I want to tell people. There's like a fall leaf scent to it. We're just gonna go with it because I can't find it and I don't want to spend forever. Yeah, I don't know where it went. It disappeared. Autumn harvest. It smells like fallen leaves. There's like a fresh note to the background of it. I wish they'd write scent notes on these. Yeah, it's like crisp autumn air, some fallen leaves, and there's like a slight earthy tone to it. It's nice. I like that. Autumn harvest. Well, sweet that it wasn't on the website to tell me, but it was when I ordered it, clearly. All right, the next one is Autumn Rain. Autumn Rain, I also don't see the name scent notes for, but we're going to find out what it smells like. Maybe they sold out and they just removed... I know that they sold out of some of the scents. Oh. This is like... Ooh, what is this? Autumn Rain? It's like damp leaves. Ooh, but it's not like good damp leaves. This kind of smells like... Well, it's kind of growing on me. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. See, on this side of it, it smells like just like a soft rain sort of scent with like a leafy background. On this side, there's something funky going on. There's like a soapy note. There's like a leaf dirt note. It almost smells like wet leaves and dog. But it's not quite dog note. It's like just wet leaves and soap. I'm not sure how I feel about Autumn Rain. At least it's not something that I'm particularly like jumping over. All right, next one up is Brandied Pumpkin. Let's move away from that. Brandied Pumpkin is described as a distinctive full fragrance that's sure to lift your spirits. How descriptive. Brandied Pumpkin. Oh, not my cup of tea. There's definitely pumpkin in here. This reminds me of, what is it? Autumn. Oh, is this? Oh, this reminds me, I think, of Autumn Sunset, I want to say, from Scentsy in our current catalog. I think that's the one. It's like the dark burgundy wax. Autumn Sunset, I think that's the one. That smells just like, makes me have like a bad reaction. This kind of smells like that, so I'm a little bit worried that it's not in my wheelhouse, but we'll try it anyway. Yay. So excited. All right, moving on. Let's see what's next. We have Beachside, which, again, I don't see on this list. This is so depressing. All right, so Beachside. I don't know what the description is. It has like a very fresh... Oh, there's kind of like a... What is that? It kind of reminds me of, what is it, By the Sea from Scentsy? But with like more of a... like osium sort of note. Ozone note. Yeah. Because you get like that sort of salty marine sea scent. A little bit of like the sandy kind of vibe in there, sandy without being like super sand note. It's not bad. I don't know if it's like something to write home about, but it's not a bad scent. If you like beachy scents, you'd probably like that one. Let's move on to Blueberry Muffin, which is also non-existent apparently. Oh, here it is, Blueberry Muffin. Blueberry Muffin. Baked blueberries yield a luscious fruity scent, totally different than the fresh fruit. It's matched perfectly with a warm cake note. Well, I'm warming blueberry cheesecake from Scentsy today, so we'll see how this compares. If I can get out of the little clamshell. This is really challenging. Please? Please? The other ones were doing so well. Here we go. Oh, that's a lot of blueberry. It is like... Ooh. The blueberry is a little bit strong. It's slightly artificial. But the yellow cake note does give me that blueberry muffin. It kind of reminds me of like the Jiffy Mix blueberry muffin scent. That's not bad. It's not like a super bakery muffin scent. But I don't mind that one. It's a sweeter sort of scent. I like that. We will see how that performs. Moving on. Well played. Next one is... oh, this is a daylight candle, I believe, because this one I couldn't find in the regular scent. So let me pull that up really quick. This is called Baker's Vanilla. This is described as carefully derived from the oils of natural bean. These rich, dark undertones and bright, sweet top notes blend together in perfect harmony. And it smells like vanilla, a bakery vanilla. As if I expected it to smell something else. It's like a light, creamy Baker's Vanilla. It's kind of soft. It's not like a pungent vanilla extract sort of scent. Yeah, I think it's pretty nice. I wonder how these will perform, and I probably won't light them. I will probably chunk them up and put them into my warmers because that's what I do with candles. All right, next up we have, dun 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 dun. Johnny's gonna cut himself on these little boxes. All right, we have 4 more in this box, and then we have to move on to the next box because I bought a lot. We have cinnamon bark. Woof woof. Oh, comforting, familiar cinnamon bark accords reach a harmonious agreement with notes of Tahitian vanilla and a creamy coconut complex. Whoa, 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 whoa! That's all in here. Hang on. It's kind of like red hot cinnamon meets vanilla. I don't know if I get coconut. I get a creamy note to it. But I don't specifically smell coconut. I smell like red hot cinnamon and like a creamy vanilla sort of thing going on. Creamy and like hint of vanilla. It's not my particular cup of tea. I'm not a huge cinnamon person. I don't really like red hot cinnamon. If I'm going to have a cinnamon scent, I like a softer, like baking cinnamon. I was kind of hoping there'd be like a woody note because it's a cinnamon bark. That didn't clearly happen. It's kind of red hot cinnamon. Ooh, I can like taste the cinnamon. Ooh. Okay, well that's a thing. Don't eat your candles or put them too close to you. The next one I have is chocolate chip cookie. This is also in a daylight candle. Oh my gosh, where is it? Where's the page? Here we go. Because I was curious. I have yet to find a really good like cookie scent that is an authentic sort of cookie scent. Oh, and they don't have this one listed anywhere. Oh, that's so sad. Well, I assume you all know what a chocolate chip cookie should smell like. So, and this just, it just, a lot of like cookie scented candles and wax melts just smell like a light cocoa, like a buttery cocoa. Like they don't quite nail chocolate chip cookie. It just becomes like cocoa. And this kind of smells like a buttery cocoa. It doesn't smell bad, but it's not really a chocolate chip cookie. At least not in my description of what it should smell like. Maybe different when it's warmed. All right, moving on. We have Christmas Stroll. This is described as inspired by fresh cut Christmas trees and the hot mulled cider served during Nantucket's Christmas Stroll. Our president's father, Mike Kittredge, helped design this bright holiday scent. Oh my gosh, that was a mouthful. Oh, this is a great Christmas scent. It is like a fresh tree scent. It's not like super biting on the nose, but it's definitely there. I don't know if I get mulled cider in here. There's something in the background, so that could be the cider. There's like a spice note to this. It's definitely a nicely balanced holiday scent. I don't know if I specifically would have pulled out hot mulled cider, but again, maybe it'll be different when I warm it. All right, next is another daylight candle. This one is in cashmere and cocoa because it sounded interesting. This is, we spun this woolly soft scent and imagined the creamiest cocoa ever. Oh, this one's good. This is like, oh man, what does this remind me of? Warming the wax. Oh, this is so good. What does this remind me of? It is like a cashmere note. It's soft. It's like has a vanilla tone to it. Slight vanilla tone. Ooh, what is it? This is so cozy. This kind of reminds me of like a simpler version of Cuddle Up but mixed with like cocoa butter. I don't even know how to describe this. It's cashmere scented and like there's a light cocoa richness to it. Ooh, this is good. I'm so glad I picked that one up. I hope it performs well because it smells delightful. All right, moving on. Let's do the big clams next because they're right in front of me. We have a 6-pack one in Warm and Fuzzy. Let me see if I can find this. I'm assuming it's going to be on the last page because W. Warm and Fuzzy. Here we go. Warm and Fuzzy is described as a warm, powdery fleece accord blends with cedarwood and a touch of violet and rose for a comforting, cozy scent. That's interesting. It's really soft. This kind of reminds me of another scent too. It also kind of reminds me of like a clean bathroom scent. There's like something in here that's, maybe it's the violet or the rose. It's like a cozy, not quite cottony scent. It is a little bit woodsy. I do get a little bit of a powdery note. I don't really get rose or violet specifically. But it smells like like if you sniffed fresh fabrics. There's a slight mustiness to it. Maybe it's not as fresh. Yeah, it's cozy. I mean, it's not a bad scent. It's just kind of forgettable to me. And it does smell kind of light, so I wonder how that's going to perform when it's warmed. All right, then we have Winter's Nap. This is another holiday-based fragrance. This one is described as beautiful balsam and earthy cedar combined for a relaxing, fresh woodlands aroma, perfect year-round. Ooh, there's definitely balsam and definitely cedar in this. Ooh, and there's something else in here. Like that woodlands. There's like a lightness, a crispness, like a fresh air sort of scent. Ooh, this is good. This is definitely woodsy. If you like cedar, this is more cedar, I think, than balsam. Yeah, that one's a good one. That's a nice. Some of these smell really good. I've been really impressed just in general with scent combinations. Now, as far as throw goes with any brand, Scentsy or otherwise, you know, your mileage may vary. It depends on your room, the type of room you have, how big the room is, you know, all sorts of factors. How warm or cold the room is can affect your throw on your scent wax. So, you know, how hot your bulb is, all sorts of things. So, you know, I can't really speak for some of these yet on throw, but they do smell good. All right, this next one is Coconut Colada. I assume it's going to smell like a pina colada. And it does. It reminds me of pina colada cha-cha, but less creamy. There's more of like a fresh note. Because you get the pineapple, you get the coconut, but there's like a fresh sort of like tropical air sort of vibe. It's almost more fresh and clean than it is like fruity pina colada sort of scent, which I actually don't mind. But that smells really good. I'm warming in, or not warming, in my Scentsy Go, I have pina colada cha-cha right now. So clearly I'm in a pineapple coconut mood. Then we have citrus and seagrass. I don't see this one either. It might be in the sales section or something, but citrus and seagrass smells like. Ooh, it's a green scent. It kind of reminds me of, which one is it? It kind of reminds me of a less lemony version of Twitter Pated. Because you have that like lush sort of fresh green scent. And then you have like a citrus note. So instead of like a lemony citrus, I don't know if this would be a lemony. I think this is more of like an orangey based citrus. But it's along the same lines as Twitter Pated, but not quite as lush and green. It's more sea dewy, sea salty. It's not bad. Scents really do smell kind of interesting. All right, Fiji has a picture of a waterfall and a whatever. Let's see what it smells like. Ooh, this is good. This is a... What are you? Do you say anywhere somewhere here? Do you have like a search feature in here? Oh, here we go. Citrus and seagrass. Citrus and seagrass was, just so you know, the other one, a blend of mandarin, grapefruit, mint, cedarwood, and musk. Interesting. I don't know if I smelled mint or cedarwood specifically, but I definitely got the citrus seagrass sort of vibe they were going for. Anyways, back to this one. Fiji is described as... Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to navigate their website. Indulge in this floral fruit medley. That's water orchid, green coconut. There's a coconut in there. Kiwi blossom. That's what it is. And Tahitian vanilla are touched with accents of pineapple, frangipani, and amber. Okay, so there's a whole lot of stuff going on here. It's kind of like Summer Holiday from Scentsy, where there's just like the kitchen sink and then some in here. In fact, this kind of smells along the same notes as Scentsy's Summer Holiday. not a dupe or anything like that, but it's along the same veins with like the amber and like the fruity notes and the vanilla and like the coconutty vibe. It's like if Summer Holiday and Amazon Rain had like a child, and it's softer. That would be kind of what this scent kind of reminds me of. Okay, so I've decided that I'm going to break this up into 3 smaller videos because there are just so many fragrances. And I was looking at the original one and it was like an hour and a half of fragrances, and that's just ridiculous. So I'm gonna break this up into like 3 smaller videos. So this will be where we cut it for this one, and then you will see me in the next video. So if you're enjoying this, please hit the like button, consider subscribing, and I will see you in the next part of this, part 2. Bye.